The opening drive, that's one thing, but to give them this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side, a little loose.
Normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Allen hit. He lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the gun, here's Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman, 27 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. To throw again on second down, Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Allen going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. To throw again, Allen. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Come on and get it.
Devin McCourty picks it off. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down.
Trent Murphy made the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
A play fake to Michelle, now Newton.
2-yard line.
Forced out to his left. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And a dump off to White. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
And 4 at the Bills' 9-yard line.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
First and goal, New England.
Now it's Newton. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Newton got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On second down, Michelle. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. See if they can, but this is third and goal. A shotgun snap for Newton. He can run for it, and he went diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
And 10 at the 1-yard line.
In his own end zone, it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10.
He tried to heave it from his own end zone, and the danger, it reared its ugly head.
We have seen those plays work out successfully before. You take the shot, try and gain some yardage. Sometimes you fool them. Not in this case, though. Tried to get it deep downfield.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Complete to
Devin Asiasi there to make the grab. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
the extra point.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Working with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Flush to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
22 yards.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now a pass dropped off here for James White, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. To the air again, Newton.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Off the draw, here's Michel. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 17 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt in my mind, you're liking what you're seeing so far, aren't you?
It's been unbelievable. Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaping the shadows at this point. They don't know which way to go. They're being hit in every direction, and they have no answers thus far.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Intended for Devin Singletary, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. And John Brown's got it complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. A final shot before half for Allen. Now he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They fake the give. Newton. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. That'll bring up second down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Here's Sanu on the catch. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Dancing to his left. He'll check this one down to Michel. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
49, guys, Mike, 49.
Newton throwing again. Being chased out left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Devin Asiasi. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by one more.
Makes the score Patriots 28, Bills 3.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10. At their own.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. John Simon that time coming through to make the play.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. John Simon, his second sack of the night. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable here from the 38. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting back.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. 46 to Mike. 46 to Mike. That's in. Rebound.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills cut into that lead. Elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. He's airing it out for Sanu. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A deep ball down that right side.
Staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 18.
That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a 1st down as well. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll bring this one to the 29.
Pass intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
The quarterback
Brandon
set.
Copeland. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Back now in Buffalo.
The end of the third.
The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the gun, it's Allen. And his throw is incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty who got a hand in there to break that one up. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
46 to Mike. 56, 56. I'm trying to collect. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Allen, got to have this one. And able to find John Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st down, Allen finding Knox there, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
46 to Mike. Here we go, D. All day. All day.
Allen to throw once more. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Allen's pass.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Steps away to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Yeah, they're going to try to eat some clock with Michel. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
The tackle by
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Michel.
At the 22-yard line.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
The ball carrier.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them. Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
2nd and 10, Newton again. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here, and our score is going to stay right where it is.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, Newton. He's airing it out for Sanu. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Newton. He's got him in. Complete. It's Julian Edelman. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Throwing again is Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Newton's going to throw it. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Again, Newton. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown.
Complete to number 11,
Julian Edelman. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never...
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He's going to let it fly.
Homeboy, you ain't got no feet.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Patriots.
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
He's airing it out for Sanu. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills.